I'm Anna Boston Pace. I'm the mother of the late Maurice Gerald Allen. He was born September the 11th, 1969. He was the first child that I ever had. And he was the first grandchild of my mother and my father, Wilbur and Estelle Allen. Slugger, as I called him, we were calling him Little Slugger from birth. His dad bought him a little jumpsuit, and it had Little Slugger on it, so that stuck with him, Slugger. So we call him Slugger to this day. That's our Slugger, and we're going to really miss him. Slugger was born in Charleston, South Carolina at Medical University. And he was just a loving and fun child. He would do funny things to make you laugh. He'd keep you laughing. And he always say, "Man, I'll figure it out." That was his favorite slogan as he grew up to maturity. But you know what? Jehovah allowed me to have 56 years. This September would be 57 years, but he allowed me to have him in my life for 56 years. And the person that killed him, I have no animosity in my heart. In fact, I feel sorry for them because vengeance is Jehovah God's. So I don't have to fight it. He keep revealing stuff to me about him. But Maurice was a young man. He didn't bother people. If he couldn't help them, he'd say, "Man, I'll see y'all later." And so his personality was a lot like his mama, because I didn't take the drama either. If it didn't work, I'm out of here. So he was raised partially by my mother and my father up to 2 years old, because I went away to Junction City, Kansas to go to school, and which I did. I went to Junction City Junior High and Junction City Senior High, and during my last semester, I decided that I was ready to come back home. I got homesick. But in the meantime, when Slugger was 2, I came back and got him, and I prayed to Jehovah that I would never leave him again. Because when I did come back and get him, he kept looking at me saying, "Well, who are you?" He had that lit look, and he wouldn't talk to me. On the plane, he wouldn't talk to me. And he had a cute little green suit, pants and a vest and a little shirt and Buster Brown shoes. We're still dealing with the death. We're still dealing with them finding this person. But I want to see this person. I really want to see this person, because I want to see who can be that evil to take a person's life. We can't give life.
Verse 11 and 29, it says, "But the meek will possess the earth, and they will find their exquisite delight in the abundance of peace."
Maurice had a son, DeMurray. He had a daughter, Mauricia, another daughter, Marielle, another daughter, Jennifer, who is Nigeria Allen. So that's who he left back to grieve him. And when his friend called me and told me that the detective just left her door, that Maurice was murdered, I said, "Baptist just called me, and they told me they were sorry for my loss. But they said when he came to Baptist, he was already non-responsive. So he'd already died, but found out later that someone murdered him and set him up and murdered him, I should say. But you know what? I don't have any animosity in my heart. I pray to Jehovah to reveal, because when he first gave us the death certificate, it had on there no homicide, no suicide, and no foul play. Then weeks later, the detective calls me and says he was murdered. So I told him, I said, murdered how? He said somebody gave him some drugs and some alcohol. I said, well, there's two things wrong with this picture. My son didn't do alcohol, and he didn't do hardcore drugs. He did do marijuana, and he had a certificate for it. He said that's why we know he was murdered, because it had ethanol, the stuff going gas, and stuff that like antifreeze. All that was in that report. Yeah, and alcohol. So I said no. So they finally they stated accidental death. But you done took a life. So guess who you got to deal with now? Jehovah God. He says vengeance is his. So I feel sad for these people who did this. I really do. But all praises go to Jehovah, because he's keep revealing things to me.
Now, the family would just like to make an acknowledgement, if I can manage to get back here. And the family of Maurice Gerald Allen, aka Slugger, sincerely thanks everyone for every act of kindness, every prayer, every call, every visit, and every expression of love shown during this difficult time. Your support, comfort, and concern have meant more than words can say. And immediately after this service, there'll be a repast here at the funeral home. But before we leave, it would be appropriate to just talk with our God for a moment. So we'll do that right now. Our loving and Heavenly Father, we wish to approach you at this time. And our hearts are hurting, Jehovah, not because we don't have confidence in your promises to us for a future filled with life, but because we know that this is not what you intended for us. And so it feels unnatural. It doesn't feel real to a certain degree. But we know, Jehovah, that because of who you are, and because of what you sent your son to do, to give his life in our behalf, that we have a real hope for the future. We thank you and love you for that hope. And until then, Joe, until you bring the promises, we just ask for this simple prayer, simple request, that you protect the hearts of each one here that has a connection with Maurice, that as they grieve, that slowly that grief turns only to memories, happy memories, and the expectation of being able to see him in perfect, the way that he intended us to experience life. So help us, Jehovah, to allow the things that Maurice taught his family in terms of being together, loving one another, standing up for one another. Let those be lessons of coming days and months that draw them closer together, and allow them to comfort one another in this time.
Slugger daughter, baby. I met you when you was young. Yeah, I'm his stepsister. How you doing? Your baby is beautiful. Don't worry, I'm gonna do y'all a good piece and I'm gonna send it to you, okay?
Thank you.
Matter of fact, I need to get more of y'all's shirt on. Look at that pretty baby. Yes.
No, that's their fault. Okay, no problem. Because it was open all yesterday. Yes, ma'am. Open all this morning. Yes, ma'am. That's their fault. Yes, ma'am. Before we made that decision, we definitely wanted to check with it. Yes, ma'am. I won't let them stop. No problem.
I didn't know you been coming, Trina.
Hey, Trina. Hey, Trina. You come in here, but you don't wonder how we gonna get that video.
She videoed the whole thing.
Good.
Okay, all right.
Where we gonna go for repass?
I love you.
Hey, Trina.
Sorry I didn't get to see y'all when y'all were here.
You got any words you like to say?
No.
Exactly.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Yes, you was. You was this close to running your life. In my feet.
I'm about to get my car.
I'm getting mine.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm about to get my car.
Yeah, I saw it all there. Yep. Everybody got shirts on here too. They got the shirt printed.
Oh no, they got those made.
Hey, baby.
Hey,
I'm getting your full thing for you.
you looking so good too.
Girl,
Thank you.
I'm tired. I just left physical therapy.
But Slugger used to dance and sing. He had a good life. But I'm going to miss him. I'm really going to miss it. I appreciate everyone who prayed, who sent cards, flowers, helped with the repast, because I didn't do anything. They did the whole repast, the Avenger family. So I appreciate all the love that everybody showed towards my son. And everybody I talked to said, Maurice didn't bother nobody. No, he didn't. He was a loving person. And he said, man, I'll figure it out. But Slugger used to dance and sing. He had a good life. But I'm going to miss him. I'm really going to miss it. I appreciate everyone who prayed, who sent cards, flowers, helped with the repast, because I didn't do anything. They did the whole repast, the Avenger family. So I appreciate all the love that everybody showed towards my son. And everybody I talked to said, Maurice didn't bother nobody. No, he didn't. He was a loving person. And he said, man, I'll figure it out.